Swing and a drive, left field, get up, oh, get out of here, and
I don't know about you, but I feel way smarter on this episode than I did last week
Oh God.
because I sat there last week and talked about, you know what? There's no way Dalton Varsho's not ready. And this motherfucker's got 2 homers already.
Yeah.
I think he's ready.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't care if he's ready in the field. He's ready.
Maybe.
If he's not in the lineup opening day, then what are we doing?
That is not who I thought you were gonna be happy about.
There might be more. I'm sure there's a lot more.
Really? You're not gonna remember your new one? You want?
Oh,
the
my
guy,
boy Stu! Oh my God! I wasn't even gonna get to
clearly
him.
want to be a flight deck guy, Steward Berroa.
Yes, I don't even need him to be a flight deck guy. That is my
We're
dog.
we're in a new era. Like, because we had the agreeing flight deck guys of like Cav and Jano.
Yeah,
and
we
Cooch.
no longer.
Now it's just pick a dude.
That is my dude.
Yours is Steward Berroa.
Steward Berroa is my dude. That guy is running away with the starting center fielder spot right now. If Dalton Varsho's not ready, if not, he's going to be the 4th outfielder because he is a dog.
Oh my God!
Hit a shot to dead center field. Hey, how are ya? And he's just hitting the ball all over the place right now. Shout out Steward Berroa. I feel so good about that one. I also feel great about Dalton Varsho. Is he played a 3rd game yet? Today. I didn't watch today.
Maybe. Oh yeah, he did play today.
Played today.
He let off. I think he let off today.
He did. He's let off in like all 3, doesn't he? Or no, the first one he didn't. Second
one, he's batted second a couple times.
So. Guys, unbelievable right now. If there's no way that holds up, but let's pretend like that's going to be him all year. That's incredible. Maybe he just needs a DH all year. Who knows? Yeah, so that's, I don't know. Is there more on Dalton Varsho that you wanted to talk about? I didn't actually click any of these tweets that you put in here.
Well, one was the Keegan like injury update that's the realistic injury update for Dalton.
Right.
Let me if it would load.
This was on February 28th too.
Yes, this was last week.
So
it's added, dude. February. It feels like saying that's like forever ago, but there was no 29th, 30th, or 31st in February.
That is 4 days ago. You're right. 5 days ago.
That's like 40.
You're right. You're right.
Defensively, Dalton Varsho says that it is all truly a day-to-day progression, but his next step is to start throwing over 80 miles an hour regularly. So good for him. Once he's at that number, he can start throwing to bases and simulating a game. Still TBD on opening day, but it could be close.
He'll be there. It doesn't make sense to keep him down. Like DH him for the first couple games. Who cares? Like if he's gonna hit, like let him hit, let him stay with his at bats. Like you can throw the ball at the runner center the same way you can throw in meat, and it doesn't really make a difference.
Yeah,
it is what it is. Yeah. Welcome back to the flight deck. I don't think I actually said that. Santander.
He figured out the visa issues.
He figured out his visa issues. I saw someone, I can't remember who it was. It might have been, I don't know. But they're like, oh, he has visa issues. This person goes, tell him to get a MasterCard.
I just clicked.
I know it was a joke when they said it, and it got me. I don't know why. It was great. Shout out to, if you're listening, shout out to you, because I don't remember who said it. He had a 2-hit game 2 games ago, 3 games ago, whenever it was, a double and a single.
Yeah.
He hit his first tank today. Looked very Santander-esque doing it. Almost left the yard, or like the entire yard.
Yeah.
It looks good. I love it.
He apparently, according to Keegan, he brings 10 out of 10 Teo level vibes.
Seems that way.
So
seems that way. I laughed at the picture of Vladdy, Santander, Andres Jimenez, and
you don't know
Jonathan Classic.
I was gonna say you were out to lunch on the 4th guy for a second there.
I literally had to zoom in to figure out who the hell it was. I'm like,
you're like, that's not Steward. That's not Berroa.
I thought it was Berroa at first. I'm like, no. Oh my.
That's not Leo.
Just very odd to have him in the mix, but it's a good group to sit under, I guess.
Yeah.
In that group, Andres Jimenez has been fantastic.
Dude, I was gonna bring this up. He's batting like 400 in
he is
spring.
So good right now. And like extra base hits too. It's not like he's just hitting singles here and there. And like he's
stealing bases in the spring too.
Uh-huh. I again, this may not be what Andres Jimenez is going to be all year,
Hey,
but it's a good sign.
Be anything. Be
If
anything
you're
with the bat.
fucking close to that, this guy's going to be a 7-WAR player.
Damn near
It's going to be
MVP.
insane. Damn near MVP.
Might need to take him as my MVP. No, this could be your MVP pick because you're a fucking homer.
Sure. Andres Jimenez MVP. Loudon Francis, not Cy Young, no. Max Scherzer, Cy Young. Who do I got for the Rookie of the Year? Will Wagner can still win it.
Maybe, I think.
He's still eligible.
He
Will Wagner Rookie of the Year.
There's no way he has enough games.
Give it to me. Yeah. So yeah, shout out Andres Jimenez. The triple he hit the other day. I'm like, this guy's back. He's so back. We're here.
This is all thanks to Mary Popkins.
Thank you, Mary Popkins. That guy, he calls at least Vlad and Bo every night, which is crazy. I don't know if he calls the whole team. If he's calling the 40-man roster, or I guess you don't have to call the pitchers, but if you're calling the entire offense every single night and just chatting away,
at least 20. You're calling at least 15 to 20 dudes. Like
that's incredible.
Yeah. Clearly, it worked for
Don Mattingly was not doing that.
Oh, hell no. Did you see Kirk's home run today? Over the fucking batter's eye.
I didn't see it, but I heard he hit a tank.
He hit that shit over the batter's eye in dead center.
Everybody's kind of hitting homers right now. Like, it's not just one or two guys. Like, Bo hit one the other day.
Bo blasted a ball that still hasn't landed.
Has one or two.
Vlad's got two, I think.
Doing Santander things.
Yeah, like.
I don't think Andres Jimenez has hit one yet. That's the project for the year.
Yes. I'll just bring it up now. Speaking of home runs, Arjun Namala. Oh my god!
That kid's gonna be good,
dude. He apparently put on like 15 pounds in the this year, and I'm like,
he doesn't look like it. I gotta be honest. He's still a wee lad.
He's still very dude. He's like, it's crazy. He's like 19.
Yeah, it's nuts, man.
Like
nuts. It's good to see him there succeeding already. He didn't get cut on the first wave, I don't think.
Which was he did.
That's awesome.
The first wave cuts were. Let me see if I can pull them up again. The first
nobody that mattered.
My future guy got cut already, but it's fine.
Ooh.
They sent down Robert Brooks, Andres Sosa, Adam Kloffenstein, Rainer Nunez, Edinson Paulinho, RJ Schreck, and my boy Charles McAdoo.
Oh yeah, that sucked. I forgot about that one. I mean, he hit a tank. No, he hit a tank.
He hit a tank. Mm-hmm. He's playing third base. He's been playing a lot of third base too.
I just like having a guy named Shrek. I think that's going to be fun.
RJ Schreck is awesome. Like
that's great.
And then
love it.
Additionally, even though he's probably gonna be out for a while, Adam Macko got optioned to AAA.
Yeah, like I didn't really understand that move, but here we are.
All right, cool.
You
know who? Hold up. There was a tweet that I do want to bring up because it raises a question of what the back end of this we've talked about it before. What does the back end of this roster look like? Because there's some questions.
Is Davis Schneider on it? I don't know. I'm here to say, if we're going based on what I've said so far in this episode, I think Dalton Varsho is on the roster come opening day.
Yes.
With that being said, I don't know if you end up needing a fourth outfielder or a fifth outfielder based on his availability. If he's not available to play the outfield, he's strictly a DH. You're probably going to need, let's just say for argument's sake, it's Steward Berroa in center field. You're going to need somebody like Davis who can also play the outfield.
Yeah.
Or Joey Loperfido.
Yeah. And it was during Keegan's, again, this is just Keegan Madsen Day. It was during the rain delay today. He was in AMA and someone brought up like a bunch of guys on like the bubble for the last man of the roster. And Keegan was like, I like the idea of DHing Aroldis Martinez and worrying about the defense later.
Yeah. I also love that idea.
I love that idea.
Varsho's not.
If Varsho can play. Yeah. And then he's like, Jimenez is in Leo Jimenez. Jeez, we have two Jimenezes now, and it's
going to get real confusing.
He's in an interesting spot given that Clement might be the backup shortstop. Like, so, and then
I don't know what Clement's role is right now.
And then he goes, I think Barger's on the outside looking in.
I think Barger's way outside.
And David Schneider is also on that bubble. Barger's a weird one to me.
I think Barter's kind of walked his way out right
I
now.
think Will Wagner just kind of came in and said,
This is my
"Hi,
spot now.
this is
Thank you.
everything that I do.
Everything
Kind
you
of,
do, I do better, except for hitting home runs.
I did it already.
Barger hasn't really done that. So
I mean, we have the Addison Barger walk off, and it's like,
yeah, Barger got a haircut. I guess that's kind of neat.
yeah, the aura is kind of slowly dying with some guys on our
I
spot.
I
Like,
don't see Barger with a chance in hell in making this team. I don't know what Davis's situation looks like. I don't think Davis has been bad in spring by any means, but I
no,
think he needed to be all worldly in order to find a spot on this team.
it's
And I
very
don't know if he's done it yet.
obvious where they think a lot of the guys sit,
Mhm.
given who's starting and who's
Yeah.
not.
The
And who's
fact that
playing.
Davis came in with the backups is
Davis and Barger
worrisome.
came in with the backups today.
Yeah. That's
So
twice then because he was last game too. He did
yeah,
the same thing.
so
I don't think there's a spot for either one of them. However, on the day, going way back now to the beginning of the episode again, on the day where the entire starting lineup started, do you know who they had in center field?
oh shut up! I hate
It was
it.
fucking Steward
Well,
Berroa.
this was also because there was 2 days before after Joey Loperfido ate shit.
Yeah.
Like,
And I think that's a tough situation for him, but I think that may have hurt his case a little bit. Like you
man,
miss a week or 4 days in
he
spring
missed
training
2 days.
when you're that spot,
He's
it's
already
gonna
back in
suck.
games. He played today.
Yeah, I know, but you know what happened in those 2 days? Steward Berroa hit a tank. So it sucks.
Miles Straw hit a tank. Like, what are we talking about here?
And I think Miles Straw would have a legitimate chance to make this team if he was on the 40-man.
Yeah,
I think as of right now, Miles Straw is a nice piece to have in your minor leagues. And if you ever need a guy, because someone can come off the 40-man, then you can maybe bring in Miles Straw. Like he's
yeah.
been good.
Oh, he's been very good.
He's been pretty good. You could potentially trade him for assets if you throw some cash at people. Like you're still gonna have to pay a good chunk of that contract. But if he's gonna be like this,
Yeah, I wouldn't hate it
there's got to be a trade out there somewhere.
for sure. But also
I don't think
the more that the days go by, and after
Mhm.
today again, Alan Rhodes is making this team.
He's not, or he is.
He is. He's making this team.
Weird.
Like there's left
That's
field,
kind of
left field or DH.
I think the problem with Alan Roden is that you have to get him at bats, and I don't know if there's at bats for him right now.
It's in a weird way, and it may not make a lick of sense.
Mhm.
I think it's a Relvis or Roden.
Yeah, they play two different things, but it makes sense. Like you can't have both.
You can't have both.
You can only get at bats for one of them.
Yeah,
I think it's better serving for Roden to go down, at least to start the year, and
he'll
then
definitely get
fill in.
time at some point.
I think so. Like I can fully see him being the first guy up, but I think he should go down, get every day at bats at the top of the lineup in Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
Orelvis, on the other hand, I want to see if he can hit major league pitching.
Yeah,
if you can hit 30 to 40 homers in the majors, you're gonna have a home here.
It's so weird.
I don't care if you play defense
because you forget he played a game last year.
Mm-hmm.
He played a game.
Yes,
he went 1 for 3. And look,
let's see if he can do it for a month. If he can't, then we worry about it down the road. He's still young. We can fix it.
Yeah,
but I'm kind of with you. I think it's either or on those two, even though they kind of do completely different things. And they don't even slot in a lineup the same. Like it's a completely different situation.
If Orelvis is really good, he could bat 4th.
Sure.
Or 5th.
Sure.
Like
if I think Roden's got like maybe the leadoff guy potential.
Leadoff 2.
Or he's like 7, 8, 9.
That's another thing. Of the games that George Springer's played, I think he maybe let off like once or twice.
They're trying everyone in that leadoff position.
He's batted like 4th, 5th, like leadoff.
Which is great. I think they should try him everywhere.
They've put like 4 or 5 different guys at least because Bo, Varsho, Jimenez. Please get crazy and put Vlad there. Just one game. I just want to see it. I just want to see one game.
I played third today, man.
He played third today.
I don't know if he was any good. I didn't see it, but I
think he made a play.
Third.
Like I saw a play when I was watching.
Didn't make an error.
Didn't make an error as far as I'm aware.
Hopefully,
because
I can see it.
Because they lost today because Jake Loss gave up 5.
Loss may not be it, man.
Dude,
Had a rough spring.
He's had a fucking terrible spring.
A rough spring.
He gave up
go to work.
back to backs to fucking O'Neal Cruz and Joey Bart, man. It was rough.
He's got to go to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's still gonna be the first guy called up though. Like
The Blue Jays hitting homers.
dude,
Thank you, Mary Popkins.
Mary Popkins, man.
Thank you, Mary Popkins. Hey, we still lost today, but what was it? Let's see
It
here.
was 7-6. It was like it was
Kirk
7-6.
homer.
Yeah, Kirk
I'm trying to think of who the other homers were.
Santander homer.
Santander homered.
Arjun,
Arjun homered. Roden homered. Damiano, welcome back. How are you?
Damiano.
Double the center. Missed
I
you.
heard that on the broadcast. I'm like, wait, Damiano? That's a name.
That's a guy that fell off the face of the earth.
Remember, we were saying, hey, if worst comes to worst, we could put Damiano Palmajani in third base in 2024.
We tried to have him on the opening day lineup.
Yeah,
He did not.
He was.
That's a guy who has legit pop. If you can figure it out, hey, he's a fun piece.
Yeah.
It's a lot of homers, a lot of damage. As
a lot of damage.
As what's his name? Our old man wouldn't say. Don Mattingly. As Don Mattingly wouldn't say.
Honey baseball.
A lot of damage. Yeah, fun day, fun time to be a Jays fan.
Doohickey Donnie.
Yeah. Max Scherzer's winning the Cy Young. We're booking.
Oh my god, dude, he's a breath of fresh air to watch pitch. God, like it's so.
Please stay healthy.
First off, so weird that he's a Blue Jay. We're gonna
still doesn't make sense.
So weird.
Still doesn't make sense.
Also, him and Trey Turner. That was Trey Turner's a piece of shit. First pitch of the game. It was first pitch of the game. It was a fucking strike, like right down the middle. Trey Turner goes, motherfucker challenges it. But yeah, Max Scherzer went damn near 4. He went into the 4th inning in his like second start in the spring with 4 Ks, gave up a hit. Like
he's given up 2 hits. He's also given up 2 runs.
I mean, granted, one of the hits was Joey Logafito eating shit on a triple, but
the other one was a tank, but we won't talk about that.
Yeah,
he's got 8 Ks so far. I think it is. He had 4 in that one.
8 Ks. Yeah,
he's 8 Ks through 6 innings. Like hello, stay healthy,
please.
Keep him away from bats.
You're very fun to watch pitch.
Yep, it'd be so fun just to watch him pitch for the whole year. I don't even care I care if we're good, but if it goes well, it goes well.
Yeah, if it goes bad, he's not here.
Yeah, it's fun. Bassett had 4 Ks.
Bassett is king, people. I guess
interesting.
Like of all the people.
That's good. That's great.
Bassett could literally be a 3-2 or a 5. You don't know. Like,
no. Are you a wee bit concerned about Bowden Francis, or is it too early to say?
I'm
honestly a wee bit concerned. But
I'd be a way less concerned if I liked what I saw out of Yariel.
That's true. I'm a lot concerned about Yariel.
Yariel is scaring me too. Like,
yeah, the whole stretching him out thing. I think we're done with that. Let's bring him back in and just have him zip for 1 inning.
It's completely unrelated, but just touching on Chris Bassett. Chris, we love the attempt. We love the attempt until you turned around. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. We love the attempt, and then you showed the back of the jersey, and you went, and you
I'm always. I always wonder if there was like intent behind the Gretzky thing. But
there's no shit.
Like you're like subtle jab.
You're like
It is what it is. Some people still think Gretzky's the GOAT.
Yeah.
They know.
Fuck him, Mario Lemieux.
I think the final thing we have on our list for Jay stuff
is the return.
The worst news on the books.
It's back, Brant.
I know.
It's back.
Let me tell you some good news, though.
It's back. Game 2 of the season.
Yeah, that part sucks. Let me give you some good news, however. Both games are home games. So you know what that means?
You can go to the ballpark.
Just go to the ballpark.
Like,
and if you want to go to the ballpark, the Jays officially released their outfield district tickets today. Thank God. I was getting a little worried.
Okay, good.
They're still $20, so that's good.
All right, that's fine.
The tariffs have not hit our outfield district tickets yet. Thank God.
Tariffs are gonna hit, bro. I hate.
On a related but unrelated note, and completely unrelated to the podcast, the pizza deal they have right
Oh
now,
my god, it's so funny.
greatest thing I've ever
It's so
seen.
good.
I might just get pizza for
Right, I
that.
might pizza.
Just
If you hear
support.
this, you probably won't. Can we would love to get sponsored by
I
Pizza.
would love to just eat pizza on every podcast.
Pizza. The
That's
official
fantastic.
pizza of the flight deck. Like
Yeah.
that'd be great.
Yeah. No free ads, but that's a free ad.
That's a free ad. Also, every Apple TV week there's 2 games.
Is there?
Because
Oh yeah, looks
it's
like it.
us, and then an hour later it's the Mets and Astros. It's 2, and then it's 2 every time.
I love that a bunch of them are at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I would understand a 7 and a 10, because then you can get like 6 straight hours of baseball
April
content.
25th. It's the
That
7 o'clock and the 10 o'clock.
Perfect sense. April 18th does not make any sense. We
It's
play the Mariners and the Braves play the Twins, both of them at 7 o'clock.
Like
I get the 6:30 and 8s. Those make
are
sense.
fair enough space.
Yeah. I don't understand. There's a couple of times where they're both at 7. I don't understand it.
It makes
I'm not
no
in charge.
sense.
I'm not going to watch it anyways. I don't have Apple TV, and I will not buy it for that. It's ridiculous.
Hell to the no.
So they dropped it through June. I imagine July, August, September will drop after the fact. So it's probably not only going to be 2 games for us.
Mm.
But the good news is currently both games are at home. You don't have to watch it if you don't want to. You can just go pay $20 and go see it. You can either pay $20 and get Apple TV, which I don't think you need to do. It's Apple TV. What's on Apple TV other than Ted Lasso? There's sites you can watch that.
The Severance, I think, on Apple TV. Maybe
Is it?
I hear
I don't
Severance
know.
is good. But
I've never been drawn to Apple TV. Or if you don't want to subscribe to Apple TV, you just buy an outfield district ticket and you can go to the ballpark, see everything live,
You really have me look at. Oh god.
and pretty much wherever you want. It's great.
Yeah, there really isn't much on Apple TV.
That's what I'm saying. It's not really worth it.
Severance and then Severance.
Ted Lasso.
Is Ted Lasso on
I
Apple?
think it was. I don't know if it still is. There was also one with like Jennifer Aniston at one point in the newsroom.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know what that was called, but that was the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't tell you. I'm not an Apple TV guy. Clearly, the hate runs deep. It's not even an Apple guy. It is what it is. Is there anything else you thought of last minute to talk about the Blue Jays? I've got nothing. Yeah.
I guess we could just quickly say former Blue Jays alert. Danny Jansen's hitting bombs in Tampa.
Yeah. Do we have to do that?
No, we didn't, but I needed it.
Sad.
And then shout out Kevin Biggio made the first cut at Royals camp. Yeah. He's fighting with Harold Castro.
Okay. Fidel Castro.
If he beats out Harold Castro, he's probably on the team.
Perfect.
So
love that for him. I hope he makes it, man. I still love the guy.
I know.
I want to see him succeed.
Seriously. Sure. Now we go to the rest of the league, and
can we start with Pete Rose?
Yeah, I wanted to.
Okay, cool. The commissioner's office is considering a petition to remove Pete Rose from the ineligible list.
Yeah,
this is exactly what everyone knew was going to happen, right? Like,
yeah, and it also came like a day after a certain orange fuck muppet said that it's a shame that he's not a Hall of Famer and he's dead. So,
like, I could have told you this was going to happen 10 years ago.
Pete Rose told you it was going to happen.
Yep. This was a given. Like, you weren't going to reward the guy while he was alive, but there's going to be a bunch of people that whine about it, and he's going to be a Hall of Famer.
I mean, aside from the whole gambling on baseball games, just don't look up the words
scumbag.
Just don't look up the words Pete Rose and 15-year-old or 15
guy.
Like, just
bad guy. His excuse was he thought she was 16 too, and it's like that's not better. That's not better. Yeah, not a great human being.
Like, am I gonna say that every person in the Hall of Fame is a saint?
No, there's some bad dudes in that one.
But like, man,
but we know better now.
Man alive.
I don't know. I don't really understand like honoring him now. Like, who are we doing it for?
I don't know. I just pulled up the article talking about his. He dismisses the question and goes, "quote It was 55 years ago, brother. You were 81 at the time of this. Do the math. Like you were 26.
Not good.
Like
Not good, Pete. I was gonna say, does Pete Rose have kids? Pete Rose has many kids.
I mean,
He's got 5 kids.
jeez.
There's a Pete Rose Jr.
Oh, that sucks for him.
I don't think any of them ever did anything. Oh, Pete Rose Jr. is a former baseball player. He's a White Sox coach.
Why? Why?
I don't know.
You didn't need to do that.
Sorry.
You didn't need to do that.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know, man. Pete Rose, he'll probably end up getting in, but I don't really understand it. It's exactly what was expected of the world. I'm just gonna go to the second coolest news on this thing. Albert Pujols is gonna manage the 2026 Dominican Republic WBC team.
Yeah, let's see if the Dominican Republic can make it out of the group. Can they make it out of the group stage this time? That'd be great.
If they get everybody to play, Avery of Gate 14 put up a video talking about the roster.
They had almost everybody the last time, and they didn't make it out of the fucking group stage.
Yeah, I know, but like, it's pretty fucking.
I kind of pulled up.
It's pretty nuts, dude. It's like, I don't remember who the second catcher was, but it was like Yennier Cano or Yennier Diaz.
Yennier Diaz, and I think Gary Sanchez maybe.
Gary Sanchez, thank you. And then it's like Vlad and Devers of first.
Vlad, yeah, it was like Rafael Devers is gonna be on the bench maybe, or like Jose. You're probably benching
Ramirez
one of
or Machado.
Ramirez,
one of them.
Ramirez, Machado, or Devers. You're benching one of those three.
Yeah.
Your shortstop, your second baseman.
Ellie's at shortstop.
Cattell Marte is your second baseman.
Cattell Marte. You have Tatis.
Tatis.
O'Neal Cruz has a chance, but I don't think he will.
Julio Soto.
Like, yeah, okay. And then the Alcantara.
The Alcantara, I think Fromber and Javier.
Their bullpen's pretty loaded too, but I forget who's
Castillo.
on it.
Freddie Peralta.
If that team's not competing with fucking Pujols as the manager.
Okay. And if you think, maybe the bullpen's not good. No, it's amazing.
Oh, it's nasty. It's
Felix
nasty.
Bautista, Emmanuel Clase, Camilo Doval, Yohan Duran, Brian Abreu. Like it's half the closers in baseball.
Literally, like it's some of the top closers in baseball too. It's not like just some average. It's not like the Rockies closer is sitting in here, who probably is too. But
we're just crazy. We're also just completely like there was. Okay, I'm looking at like someone brought up like a preliminary roster for 2023. So this also just has like Jeremy Pena, like Willie Adames, Teoscar Hernandez.
Adames is the other one.
Like that's a name I'm not going to say anymore. But it was like this guy that used to play for Tampa, the shortstop. Where in the world he is? But like
Marcelo Zuna ? Speaking of that,
maybe actually, I think it was Zuna from the Braves.
Yeah,
it was Zuna from the Braves. Like
crazy, dude. Crazy if they can get everybody
out.
Now they're not going to get everybody out. Like it doesn't happen ever. But like if that team shows up.
Also, just the Dominican League legend, fucking
Junior Caminero,
buddy.
2025 AL MVP Junior Caminero.
He is actually no. I hate it. I hate the Rays got another one. I hate it.
I know.
He's gonna be
and
amazing.
He's playing in a minor league park right now.
It's
crazy. It's crazy. But Albert Pujols, that's unbelievable.
Yeah, man.
I can't wait till the Cardinals don't want him as a manager and he goes somewhere else. They're hard set on Ollie Marmol.
He's gonna become the hitting coach for the Angels.
Oh God!
Speaking of the Angels,
it's
kind of great to see Mike Trout hitting baseballs again.
Yeah,
he's hitting tanks.
That's one guy like you want him to stay healthy. It doesn't matter who you cheer for. I hate the Angels and I want him to stay healthy.
There's so many guys on the Angels that I'm just like, if you weren't an Angel, I'd love you.
I'd be a fan.
Like,
but you are.
First off, Mike Trout.
Yep.
I'm biased. Tim Anderson, Yoel Moncada are now Angels.
Sure. Yeah.
Like Ron Washington. Like
Nolan Shanwell, Logan O'Hoppe.
Nelson Cruz. Nelson Cruz is on my shit list. He's the reason that Ron Washington is not a World Series winning manager.
Yeah. I was gonna say Adrian Beltre and what's his name? The shortstop.
Elvis Andrews.
Elvis Andrews, thank you. But that was Jeff Bannister, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
In 2015.
15 was Bannister, yeah. I
So
think that was
never mind.
I think Beltre. No, Beltre was just after that. I think Texas, but yeah.
Yeah, that was cool for me.
And a better question: who's Canada getting on our WBC team?
Thanks for listening to the Flight Deck podcast.
Hey man,
I don't know.
as I've said 3 years ago, bag of poutine.
Yes, we have Freddie.
It'd be Freddie, the Nailers,
Eddie Julian,
Eddie Julian, Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill.
Oh my god, I pulled up the 2023 one. Jesus Christ, I don't know half of these people.
No.
Otto.
He's
Damiano.
playing for some. Oh, right.
Damiano as well.
Right.
Nick Jesus.
Nick Pavetta.
Nick
Cal
Pavetta.
Quantrill.
Matt Brash.
Okay, that's not atrocious. I'm looking it up now. Mike Soroka. Jordan Romano's going to play for Italy again, so that's not going to matter.
That's fair. There was a world that we had Vlad on Canada. There's a world. Like,
would bringing John Axford out of retirement help the team?
He can manage.
Couldn't hurt it, right?
Hey, while we're at it, just go get Jason Bay.
Brett Laurie.
Like
Rob I think he pitched for us last year.
I forgot James Paxton.
Yeah. He retire?
Wait.
Waiting.
We have our fucking closer. This is news to me.
Ooh.
Kate Smith is Canadian.
Oh, there you go. I'm just looking at him now.
That's knowledge.
There you go. Rob Zastryzny.
And then
there's more Y's and Z in that name than I've used in my entire life.
Yeah, Abraham Toro and James and this is
Zach Pop.
Tyler Black.
Noted police officer Dalton Pompey.
Hey man, Dalton probably could steal a base though. Let's be real.
Maybe he'd probably make Team Canada if we're being honest. Yeah, that's fun. We're gonna be bad. Always bad. We suck at creating baseball players here.
Yeah. We're just getting with the soccer and the hockey and not the hockey.
Yeah, we're getting
the soccer
basketball.
And the basketball.
We're pretty good at basketball.
We're getting there.
Yeah, we got Shea.
Dort, Dylan Brooks.
Yeah.
RJ Barrett, Dwight Powell. Like we're getting things moving.
Like they're a decent team now.
We're not Steve Nash and people now.
Alfonso Davies is a superstar.
Yes.
That's cool.
We have people.
Now we just need some baseball players.
Yeah. Seriously.
What's his nuts? Even football. Chuba looked good last year.
Chuba, a person that I thought was going to be amazing, and he's not. Chase Claypool.
Yeah.
Javon Holland.
Chase. The hell's the guy's name? Plays for Chase Brown.
Sidney Brown.
His brother. Yep.
Sidney Brown, Super Bowl champion. Sidney Brown.
There you go. We're getting there. We're not good at the baseball thing yet.
We're getting places, but like
we're not great at the baseball.
Our best player is a guy that's technically not even born here. So
yeah, he has pretty much no ties other than the fact that his mom was.
And then the second best player is actually born here, doesn't play for us.
Yeah, good. We should just be able to grab guys from the Jays. Like
we can make, dude. We made a lot of first basemen. Like we're just a first base factory.
Yeah, we didn't make anything else though.
Didn't make anything else. No shortstops. Nothing.
No, just big dudes that like to hit baseballs. Okay, everything else is pretty small news if we're being honest. Shout out to Jose Iglesias for finding a job with the Padres. That's fun.
Oh,
they'll have a good time.
God.
That'll be a lot of fun. I think that's a good spot for him. Jose Quintana to Milwaukee,
which is kind of insane that it's March and he's just getting signed.
Yeah, he had a great year last year.
He gets $2 million. And then he gets a $15 million mutual option for next season, or a $2 million buyout. All of all of which is deferred.
You deferred 2 million? That's incredible.
Let's see. Receives 250K for 1 day on active roster.
Nice.
Incentives max out at 1.25 if he makes 24 starts and pitches 140 innings.
Uh,
So,
now the Brewers rotation,
Peralta,
I like it.
Quintana,
Mm-hmm.
Woodruff,
Mm-hmm. Savali.
they have Aaron Smalley. Okay.
Yeah. DL Hall when he comes back.
Ooh, yep.
Robert Gasser if he comes back. I think he got Tommy John, so he's probably out for most of the
Yeah.
year. But he was gassing. No
They
pun intended.
have one of their top prospects is like 6'9",
Mhm.
Jacob Mizorowski. Like
They have not a rotation piece, but Abner Uribe's there. Like
Abner
we're just
Uribe,
pitching staff in general, like
brother. We need to learn the name Craig Yoho.
Yoho, nasty
Craig,
minor league numbers.
like,
Davy Garcia somehow. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. I'm not.
the Brewers are
There,
somehow going to win.
I never feel good about the Brewers, but it looks like they might find a way. You know,
Yeah,
I like it.
It makes no sense.
I like it.
Make a do no sense.
Nope.
Why
The
they're going to
Milwaukee
win the
Brewers,
division.
baby.
They're going to win the division, and I'm going to hate it.
Luis Hill got shut down.
Yeah. Also, I mean, I didn't put this in here, but Giancarlo Stanton will also be on the injured list to open the season because it's Giancarlo Stanton. Go Yankees, baby,
Yeah.
Yankees. But yeah, Luis Hill got shut down. So hey, Marcus Stroman, you're gonna be in a job. Good job, Marcus.
Might find himself a job down the
Shoulder,
road.
yeah,
It might help.
shoulder discomfort for Luis Hill. So,
Mhm.
also,
No.
speaking of the Yankees, did you see Cody Bellinger's bat?
No.
There's like a weird thing that someone noticed with Cody Bellinger's bat that it's like wider at one spot and like shorter in the other, like in spring training. And it was just
Okay.
like,
I'll have to look it up.
why the different bat, buddy? Like, is we cheating? Like, what are we doing?
He hit a tank against us, so he has to be cheating.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah. Sean Murphy's out 4 to 6 weeks. Cracked his ribs.
Crack rib.
That's a hurt. That's a painful way to go.
That sucks a lot. Like,
especially as a catcher.
Oh, for sure.
You kind of need to use those.
And who is the Braves backup catcher? Couldn't tell you. It's not Darno anymore.
They got rid of Darno, eh?
Darno's an Angel. Darno was one of the many Angel signings this year, buddy.
I hate that team, man. I hate them. Yeah, that is what it is.
They exist.
Shout out to everybody's favorite left fielder, Jose Altuve.
The shortest left fielder in baseball history.
What are we doing here? I don't know the Astros depth chart off the back of my hand here.
The article that I linked literally says they have no succession plan at second base, but he's going to play majority left field.
So what are we doing here?
Let me hold on. I got it. Fangraphs Astros.
You know,
I need to look up.
It'd be pretty cool if they had a guy that like hit over 300 last year in his short sample size that could get on base at a pretty high clip.
Yeah,
has a little bit of pop.
Well, I mean,
Hall of Famer dad. We need a guy that could play second base pretty decently.
According to Fangraphs, the projected opening day second baseman is non-roster invitee Brendan Rodgers.
Oh my god. What happened to the Houston Astros?
Do they even have like a? I'm gonna check their. Do they even have anybody in the minors?
They gotta have a prospect of sorts, no?
I'm gonna Google their top prospect. Let's go to MLB.com. Let's do this.
It's just I think his defense was worse last year.
Yeah, but to push him to left field. Okay,
I don't know if that's gonna help. That's not a fun left field to play.
So their top prospect is a third baseman, a guy who they got back
Great.
from Kyle Tucker.
Great. That's
Bryce,
good news, seeing as they also lost Bregman.
yeah. Bryce Matthews. Okay, you're a third baseman, shortstop. I could see you maybe pushed over to second.
You have to go
But
to 14 before you
yeah,
get a second base prospect.
Chase Jaworski, who batted
ETA
230.
2027 too, so
Yeah,
that's
he
fantastic.
batted 233 last season, and I don't know where Fayetteville. I'm guessing that's maybe April.
I don't know. Gotta be.
Gotta be something like
That's the only second baseman in their top 30.
yeah,
Unless
yeah,
Shea Whitcomb also plays. He's just infield, outfield.
yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Good luck, Houston.
Yep. There. Yep. Mm-hmm. So
Fun.
yeah.
Final piece of news on our list here. Mike Moustakas is going to retire as a Kansas City Royal.
Yes.
Cool.
Which he should,
Yeah, I like that for him.
because we're just not gonna ever remember Mike Moustakas as a Red or Brewer or Rocky or Angel.
Mike Moustakas, great player. He's forever going to be the guy in like 10, 15 years where people are like, hey, you remember Mike Moustakas? Like, I can't think of a notable moment with Mike Moustakas in it, but like, I know he was good. He was
That's
never
gonna be a
great.
lot. That's gonna be a lot of those guys in that Royals era.
Oh, remember Lorenzo Kane?
Yeah, you remember Gerard Dyson?
Alcides Escobar?
Like,
Eric Hosmer?
you remember Greg Holland?
Remember Yordano Ventura?
R.I.P. But
Yeah. Wade
remember,
Davis?
I was about to Kelvin Herrera, like
Herrera?
Alex
Gordon?
Jeff Francoeur was on that team. Like it's Alex Rios.
Yeah. It's a full team of like, hey, remember so and so?
Remember, hey, Brett, you remember the Royals won the World Series
Right, with this lineup.
with this
Those
team?
guys.
Like,
Notice how we
remember Luke?
didn't really
Remember
name a
Luke
starting
Hochevar?
pitcher?
Like,
Did we name a starting pitcher?
I
I didn't.
I don't think I did, unless if Luke Hochevar is a starter. But like,
They won without starting pitching.
and we didn't even say Johnny.
Incredible.
You remember Johnny Cueto?
Johnny Cueto?
Like, well, you said Giordano, Ventura. That's a
Oh,
starter.
true. Yes. Was he there?
I think he was there in
I think
16.
so, right?
He was there in 16.
They didn't
But
win.
they didn't make the World Series. They won in like what 14?
1 in 15. The year
Yeah,
they
won
beat
in
us.
15.
Yeah, we don't talk about it.
We just
If it weren't for that one dude in right field, we wouldn't have to be. Remember so and so
or that
because no one would ever care.
Or that goddamn 3-1 call to Ben Revere.
Yeah.
Ben Revere, my favorite Blue Jay who
Remember
played
Ben
here.
Revere?
Remember Denard Span? Like, dude, I've been playing Immaculate Grid again the last couple of days. It's got me back in remembering people. Like
Angel Pagan.
Oh my god, wait, I gotta pull up Gregor Blanco.
Gregor Blanco.
Dude, I gotta pull it up because it was
Nothing beats remember so and so.
remember this guy? You remember
My
in
favorite game
2021 when Gerard Dyson got driven in by Jake Lamb
Remember
on the Blue Jays?
remember MVP candidate Chris Colabello
Oh,
before the steroids?
Okay. So I had to pull this up. I got a score of 11 on Immaculate Grid.
Oh my god.
It was so the top ones were Phillies, Blue Jays, and 300 plus career home runs.
Okay.
And then the side was Astros, A's, and minimum played third base one game.
Oh.
So minimum third base one game for the Jays, Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb's a good one. I was going to say the
zero.
other guy that played third base that year, the Latino dude.
Breivik Valera?
Breivik Valera. Thank you. That would be my go-to.
They're going to say Joe Panic for a second.
No, Breivik Valera would be my
and
go-to.
then A's and Jays.
A's and Jays. Michael Saunders.
I think he's Mariners.
Did he not go to the A's after that?
I said one of the marquee signings of 2018, Aledmys Diaz.
Good one.
And then Jays and Astros.
Jays and Astros. Oh, Jake Marisnik was a fun one.
Jake Marisnik was a Blue Jay?
I don't know if he ever played, but he was a Blue Jay.
I said Derek Fisher.
Okay, that's a good one.
And that got me 0.4. So
I'm second guessing Jake. I know Jake Marisnik was definitely a Blue Jays prospect.
I was gonna say, are you thinking of somebody?
But he might not have ever played for the Blue Jays. He
no way.
did not.
That's like Joe Musgrove adjacent.
We traded him in that big trade with everybody where we got rid of Danny Hechavarria
Oh God.
for like Josh Johnson, Jose Reyes,
And Mark Burley.
I was gonna say Josh Tolley, but that was the Mets.
Yeah.
Mark Burley. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Remember him.
Do you remember? Yeah, you remember Mark Burley, who is getting a statue?
Yeah.
Like,
We need statues.
That's
it for me. You got anything else?
Is anything happening? I'm not seeing anything. Hey man, I feel the need to bring this up. I don't know, you're not a wrestling fan at all, but
No, John Cena, bro. What is going on? What is going on? Sucks,
I was gonna go to that event.
I would have loved to.
I had to work.
Oh, that sucks. The tickets were way too expensive. I don't care about wrestling enough to go. But like, I was a wrestling fan as a kid.
Biggest moment in 20 years, at least.
Fucking
John Cena.
I don't really understand all of The Rock, but whatever.
The Rock is a separate can of worms.
Strange. Just crazy.
Travis Scott, he smacked the guy on the floor, ruptured his eardrum.
Yeah, that's nuts. John Cena used to stand for loyalty and respect.
Hustle, loyalty, and respect. Nope.
There's no such thing as loyalty anymore.
Hustled, cruelty, disrespect.
Yeah. Brutal. The guy's on his fucking victory tour here.
Pretty much. Yeah.
And he decides now's the time.
And he said, watch this, you bitches. Like,
I've never talked more about the WWE in the last 10 years of my life.
Yeah.
But yeah, rest in peace to the real John Cena. Word life, basic thugonomics. That's it for me. This is the best era of John Cena. We'll catch you next week. Probably less WWE talk next week, but it's gonna be good.
Thugonomics.